Good afternoon, students.
Good afternoon.
We'll wait for the rest of the students to join in, and within 2 minutes, we'll begin the class, right? Since, if you remember our last discussion, right, you guys requested that we should be discussing about how to face an interview and related topics. So I've prepared a PPT and we'll be discussing all the process of an interview, right? So I'll share that PPT with you. However, one important thing is that you all have to participate and you all have to reply. Otherwise, there is no point discussing the topic of the day. It is all discussion oriented, right? So I'll just share it with you. Beta, in case you hesitated to speak in English, Hindi mein answer de do, no problem, right? So we'll gradually work on your language as well. So सबसे पहले, all right. So how to face an interview successfully? तो सबसे पहले डिस्कस करते हैं कि what are the various steps which are involved in getting a job. आपको मतलब जितना आपको आइडिया, so you give me your ideas. What do you think? What are the various मतलब जॉब एक आपने लेनी है तो उसका क्या प्रोसेस रहेगा? यस बच्चे, यस हरमन, सुशांत, अमित, विशाल, गुरप्रीत.
मैम
हाँ जी,
मैं फर्स्ट गिव मैम रिज्यूमे और सीवी.
All right. So first you have to submit your resume or CV. Very true. All right. What next?
And then if they are impressed with our CV, they call us
All right. So in case they like your
for
CV,
interview.
ये you might get a call back. ठीक है. And selection process में क्या क्या होता है? मतलब आपने अभी तक क्या सुना है? Every company, no doubt, they have their own selection procedure. But which are the various procedures? Okay, no problem, Sushant. However, in case if it is possible for you to reply through the chat, you may do that. So, tell me about the selection procedure. You might have heard how the different companies select their candidates. Yes, Harmanpreet, Amit, Arvind.
Ma'am, with the help of interview.
Okay, yes. So, with the help of interview, right? So, what else?
Ma'am, group discussions.
Okay, very good. Yes, some companies they have group discussions. Some companies go by the qualifications, like Jaswinder says. Very true. So you might have heard some companies have 2 or 3 steps for your selection. पहले no doubt they scan the CVs, various CVs they receive. Then they give a call to the candidates they find are appropriate. Then those candidates might even have to take a written exam. If you're aware, I believe Tata, right? Tata and or Infosys, one of these, Tata Consultancy Services, right? They have their own written exam. So you are supposed to appear for that exam. In case you clear that exam, then you are qualified for the next round. And the next round, in most cases, it is a group discussion. Other than that, it could be something else as well. And the final round is usually a personal interview. Now, some companies may directly skip the first 2 steps and call you for a personal interview based on your CV. All right, so these are the various steps involved in getting a job. That you are on the lookout for a job, then you apply for the job you find appropriate, and then you wait for a call back. Then in case there is a call back, you go through all the selection procedure, and if you are successful, you are selected in the end. All right, so just let's take a look at this. So what are you supposed to do? Like whenever, once you complete your degree or even before that, I believe your placements start in the final year, right? So you always stay on the lookout for opportunities which interest you, right? ऐसा नहीं है कि कुछ अपना mind जो ideally आपको ऐसे fix नहीं करना चाहिए कि मैंने यही काम करना है या इधर ही जाना है. Stay on the lookout. Maybe you find something even better, right? So always be on the lookout. If you keep sending your CVs in the places where you feel are good, right, which can give you good experience. And yes, apply for the ones which you find suitable through your CV. So here you note that yes, your CV, how do you frame it, that is very important. Then you wait for an answer or an interview call. Then you appear for the interview and go through the selection process. And then if you're successful, you start working at the desired place, right? So these are the basic steps for getting a job. Now we'll discuss what should you do before you go for an interview. So I am moving back to the previous slide because I want you to tell first कि आपको क्या मतलब suppose करो आपने interview देने जाना है. So what would you do before that? Yes, Karan, tell me, how would you prepare for that interview? Yes, Karan, am I audible to you? Karan, Amit, Arvind.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Arvind. So you tell me, how would you prepare for an interview? आप imagine करो कल आपकी interview है, तो what all you would have in your mind? A checklist.
To check my CV
Okay, you will check your CV. Very good.
and my documents
All right.
related to my
So
related to my qualifications.
All right, so you will make sure you keep all your documents, right? Your degrees, if you have any, your
Yes, ma'am.
mark sheets. All right, what else? You would make sure you have your clothes ready for the next day.
Yes, I'm looking for better, comfortable.
Right, so you will wear that whatever formal dress code is required, and then you would also arrange that you reach there on time. Right, wherever you are supposed to be. Let's say if it is out of station, you will make your arrangements beforehand,
Yes, ma'am.
isn't it? So these are the basic steps, right? But now let's take a look at what other steps we need to do. So first of all, you will, it's always a good idea to read about the company you have applied for, right? So you have to do your research beforehand about the company you are applying for. Yes, Vishal, would you like to add anything?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I
Yes.
was prepare my interview in common interview questions like in my introduction I put some interesting or interesting lines that I think about their point of view, what is they need in their employee, and then add in my interview introduction lines.
Right. That is a very good point that you would look for, you usually you get these words from the advertisement itself. They always mention we are looking for employees who are, let's say, vibrant, open to new experiences, who have this experience or so on, so forth, right? So yes, it is always a good idea to quote the same words while you are introducing yourself or otherwise too, wherever, the opportunity arises. I won't say कि आप वही words बार बार repeat करो, no. But wherever it seems appropriate, yes, you may mention the same words. So that is a very good point, Vishal, that you would definitely, prepare some common interview questions जो कि expected हैं. And उसका best idea क्या होता है कि you go through your CV and think from the point of view of the interviewer. Imagine that अगर आपने किसी की interview लेनी हो and this is the CV in front of you, what possible questions would you ask? And it is a good idea कि आप वो questions mentally पहले prepare कर लो, not necessarily कि आपने उसका रट्टा मार के याद करना है. It's a good idea to prepare a very mental note of what you would say, क्योंकि वहाँ पे on the spot, yes, हो सकता है कि आपकी थोड़ी variation हो. So you don't have to take the stress of learning it word by word. It's just simple. It's a good exercise to just prepare yourself mentally in case you're asked this, what would you say, right? So that is also a very good point. So first of all, you have to, also to begin with, you do your research beforehand about the company you are applying for. लेट्स अगर आपने टाटा के लिए अप्लाई किया या इन्फोसिस में अप्लाई किया या जो भी आपकी HCL में HP में, ठीक है, उधर क्या होगा, यू विल रीड थरोली अबाउट दैट कंपनी व्हेन इट स्टार्टेड, ठीक है, जौन से ऑफिस में आपने वर्क करना है, हु ऑल आर देयर, द प्रेसिडेंट, द वाइस प्रेसिडेंट, ठीक है, थोड़ा सा उनके गवर्निंग काउंसिल के बारे में, बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स के बारे में. देन रीड अबाउट देयर परफॉर्मेंस, right, in the past few years, what they have been doing, the turnover, where you think they might be lagging behind. हो सकता है कि वो आपको पूछते हैं वहाँ इंटरव्यू में कि see, this is the problem we are facing and what are your ideas how we can counter this problem, right? So in that case, yes, you can mention the whatever you have read beforehand. And then very important point is the dress code. See, most of our IT companies, they have a formal dress code that yes, in your trousers and blazer, you're supposed to be dressed up. And similarly for the girls, it might be business suits or they might have saris, right? So it all depends on what that particular company follows. So it is important that you dress up according to their dress code. अब कई बार हो सकता है in some companies, the women are supposed to wear saris. So it won't make sense if you appear for the interview wearing a suit or let's say a business suit, right? So if their dress code is a sari, it is recommended that you also appear in the interview wearing a sari. Then the cultural practices, yes. Cultural practices का ज़्यादा जो होता है relevance, it is in those companies which are international. Let's say you are applying for a Japanese company. So it is a good idea to, just go through the Japanese manner of greeting, how they greet others, how you are expected to greet your seniors, your colleagues or your subordinates, right? So थोड़ा सा उनके कल्चर के बारे में आप थोड़ा लर्न कर लो. कई बार होता है in different cultures, different gestures, the same gestures might have different meanings. For example, if this V sign, इसका बहुत अच्छा example है. In some cultures, this stands for victory, but in some cultures, victory sign is displayed like this. So depending on which place you are at, you must know कि आपके gestures भी कोई gesture ऐसे offensive ना हो, right? So it is a good idea to read about that company, its cultural practices as well. ठीक है, in some cultures like this is a practice that you don't face your look into your seniors eyes, मतलब उनसे eye contact नहीं करना है, you just have to keep your gaze lowered down. ठीक है, no doubt this might not be there in the professional circle, but in the society this is the norm. So my idea is कि जो भी company पे आपने apply करना है, make sure you are aware of its cultural background, right? The dress code, the various rules, and the company's own foundation, the important people who are running the company, and whatever their performance has been. Then next, you have to be thorough with your own subject matter, your specialization, your resume, and this is about the company's background and past record. Now, why do I say that you have to be thorough with your subject matter? Let me tell you. Interview में what happens is कि आपको ना वो आप see they only have your CV in front of them, ठीक है? Your CV is your introduction in the written, ठीक है? All about you, what kind of person you are in written form. So they'll go through your school records, your college records, any activities you have been part of, and वहाँ से directly question आपको put कर लेंगे, ठीक है? So in case you, let's say you have mentioned that you like to read in your leisure time, ठीक है, आपने अपनी CV में ये mention किया है, so make sure आपको कुछ latest जो आपने books read करी है वो आपको पता हो, ठीक है? कई बार होता है no doubt we have read some novel or a book, हमें उसका नाम नहीं याद आता. You might not be able to recall the author's name. So it is a good idea to go through your own CV, think of possible questions, and have their answers ready. Similarly, if you have mentioned, let's say you are fond of gardening or yoga, right, or you're fond of photography, make sure you also know the basics of photography, like the technical terms related to photography. I'll give you an example. Like हमारे इधर UPSC का एग्जाम होता है, right? To select civil servants, we have various services: IAS, IPS, IRS, right? You all are familiar with this exam? I mean to know, have you
Yes,
heard
ma'am.
of this one, right? All right. So I'll just give you a funny, this is a real life incident which happened. So one of the applicants in his interview, he had lied about, let's say that, yes, I am very fond of, practicing yoga in my leisure time. ठीक है? अब he was also boasting that I also teach senior citizens, I also help them with yoga classes. Now what the interviewers did, they asked him about a particular आसन, जैसे योगा में आसन्स होते हैं ना, उन्होंने उसका पूछ लिया. Now that person did not know about it. Why? Because he was lying about it, and that is how his lie was caught. Similarly, somebody lied that they are very fond of gardening. The interviewers, they took him to the garden in the UPSC building and they asked him to point out the various flowers or the plants there, which any person who's fond of gardening would obviously know, but he or she, I am not sure who it was, उनको नहीं पता था, and the lie was caught. So very good, a good advice would be, don't lie on your CV to make it look good. Stay honest, right? And just जो भी आपके अभी you have the attributes or your achievements, उनको अपने best possible form में present करना है, ठीक है? Even आपके कोई achievement मतलब इतनी आपको लग रहा है कि significant नहीं है, it is up to you how you make it significant, how you make it sound significant to the people, to the interviewers, and how you link it with your employability, right? So this is why I would say be very thorough with your subject matter and your specialization. Also जो भी आपने डिग्री की है उसके कौन से सब्जेक्ट्स थे in all the years, first, second, third, fourth year, right? Any particular subject which you opted for, any specialization, any additional courses that you did, right? I believe in your streams, like you getting मतलब आपके पास all और courses के भी offer होते हैं ना, short term courses. 2-week training or something like that. So that should be fresh in your mind. चाहे आप अपनी ना books एक बार interview से पहले you can go through your books, your notes, so that whenever if you are asked a question, you should be able to answer it. So this is all about your subject matter. You should be totally comfortable with it. Then your resume, you should know what is there in your resume, why have you mentioned it. ठीक है, कोई achievement mention किया है, कोई भी extra curricular activity, make sure you remember that. Then obviously about the company you should know. Then we did discuss this part of dressing accordingly as per the practice, and this is a very basic point that you have to be neat, presentable, well in time and punctual. Right? Never be late to an interview. It gives a very bad impression. ठीक है, so जो भी है, keeping in mind the traffic, the distance, make your arrangements beforehand and reach there in time. So moving further, so this is all like what you can do before going for an interview. So any of you want to add anything to this? Any ideas which you might want to share? Any observation that you have? Yes, Gurpreet, Harman, Vishal, Amit. Anything you would like to add?
मैम यूट्यूब वगैरह पे देख सकते हैं कि कैसे इंटरव्यू होती है या फिर कैसे उनका आंसर करना है.
Very good, yes. Watching others appear for an interview, that also gives you an idea, क्योंकि आप kind of अपने आप को observe कर सकते हो that applicant, he or she is sitting in this manner, right? He or she is speaking in this manner. We are going to discuss your body language as well. So as a third person, as a witness, as a viewer, you can tell कि कहाँ गलती की है, क्या avoid करना है और क्या practice आपने imbibe करनी है. So yes, Harman, that is again a very good idea that you can watch mock interviews on YouTube, right? So there are various mock interviews, and I am not sure whether it is there in your field, but जैसे civil services के लिए तो mock interviews की काफी preparation होती है, coaching भी होती है, right? So that is their idea, that they record your mock interview and then they show you your video and point out the errors. ठीक है, so that is again a very good idea. So now let's move further. So yes, now let's talk about कि आपने ठीक है आपने इंटरव्यू के लिए अप्लाई किया, you did your homework and now you have been called to appear for the interview, right? So what are some few basic tips? So first of all, this is again very basic, but people go wrong in this as well. If you are supposed to enter the room, you have to seek permission first, right? You may ask them, may I come in? This is just basic एक etiquettes है, courtesy है, ठीक है? And you may knock the door if it is closed, right? And then once you enter the room, you have to close the door behind you gently. कई बार क्या होता है कि no doubt at that moment we are nervous, right? We are scared. We are kind of thinking of so many things कि how would this go? But in that nervousness, don't forget, कई बार होता है दरवाजा ऐसे जोर से बंद हो जाता है, right? So you have to avoid it. Be conscious. आराम से go inside, ठीक है? Then you have to greet the panel. In case there are more than one person taking your interview, so that would be a panel of interviewers. So greet them all, whichever, good morning, good afternoon, right? And then maintain eye contact and smile. ठीक है? While you are greeting them, look them in the eye. Don't stare. You are not supposed to stare. ठीक है? Brief eye contact maintain करके जैसे हम आपस में बात करते हैं, it's almost similar to that. ठीक है? And then you greet them all. And have a smile on your face, not a grin कि बिल्कुल ऐसे हंस रहे हो, but just a smile and stand straight. ठीक है? Then ये कई बार क्या होता है जल्दी में बच्चा जाके ना खुद पहले ही बैठ जाता है, but that is also wrong. You just wait and they'll ask you to be seated. Then you have to be seated, right? And now once you are sitting there, क्या होता है कि हमारी ना मोस्टली जो हमारी कॉन्वर्सेशन है, कम्युनिकेशन है, that occurs through body language. राइट आपकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज ही डिसाइड करती है. अब कोई आप वर्ड्स बोल रहे हो, द अदर पर्सन इज ओनली कॉम्प्रिहेंडिंग 30% फ्रॉम द वर्ड्स यू से, 70% फ्रॉम योर एक्सप्रेशंस, राइट? आपके फेस पे क्या एक्सप्रेशंस है व्हाइल यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट समथिंग. देन हाउ इज योर वॉइस? Is it low or is it high pitched? Right? आपके बोलने की speed क्या है? Whether you are speaking something sadly your voice would be low. Happily you would be excited. Then your gestures. क्या कितने अपने हैंड्स के साथ क्या मूवमेंट कर रहे हो, विद योर बॉडी कितना मूवमेंट कर रहे हो, योर आई मूवमेंट कितना आई कॉन्टैक्ट मेंटेन कर रहे हो. फॉर जस्ट एग्जाम्पल लाइक वी से व्हेन इफ यू वांट टू टेल इफ वेदर समबडी इज लाइंग, व्हाट डू दे डू? अगर आपको वो बात बता रहे हैं ना वो वाली, एक तो वो कांस्टेंट आई कॉन्टैक्ट मेंटेन नहीं करेंगे, ठीक है, बिकॉज द अदर पर्सन इज काइंड ऑफ कॉन्शियस दैट दैट पर्सन इज लाइंग. देन दे वुड फ्रीक्वेंटली टच देयर फेस और देयर नोज ऐसे, ठीक है. एंड थोड़ा सा आप नोटिस करोगे कि उनकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज भी स्टेडी नहीं है, थोड़ा ज्यादा हिलजुल रहे हैं. सो दिस इज हाउ यू आर एबल टू टेल दैट दैट पर्सन इज काइंड ऑफ टेलिंग यू अ लाई और नॉट टेलिंग यू द कंप्लीट ट्रूथ, ठीक है. सो दिस इज हाउ इवन जो हमारी पुलिस इंटेरोगेशन करती है ना, क्वेश्चनिंग करती है, उसमें भी वो इसी बात का ध्यान रखते हैं. आपने मूवीज में देखा होगा, राइट? सो हाउ डू दे चेक? दे चेक थ्रू योर बॉडी लैंग्वेज. इन केस दे आर आस्किंग यू क्वेश्चन वेयर यू आर गिल्टी एंड यू आर लाइंग, they would get to know because you might start sweating, you might get nervous, ठीक है, आपके hands थोड़े से ऐसे tremble करेंगे. So this is why body language is very important part of communication. हम इसका कर ही नहीं सकते कि इसका कितनी importance है, right? And we basically fail to understand this point. No doubt we are conversing with each other verbally as well, but the part played by the non-verbal communication is way more important. This is why in this interview room, your body language should be, be well checked. आपको पहले जो practice करनी है, आपको इसी चीज की करनी है. That first of all, तो you're never supposed to cross your legs or arms. ऐसे करके जैसे बैठ जाते हैं ना, cross करके. You're not supposed to sit this way because this indicates that you are not open to the other person's ideas and you are being defensive or you are being aloof. ऐसे कई बार होता नहीं, we sit like this when we are bored, ठीक है, और वी जस्ट वांट टू गेट ओवर विद समथिंग, तब हम ऐसे करते हैं. तो ये वाला पोस्टर वहां पे तो इंटरव्यू रूम में बिल्कुल नहीं. देन सेम विद योर लेग्स ऐसे क्रॉस करके नहीं बैठना, जस्ट सिट स्ट्रेट, राइट, एंड ऐसे बेंड अपनी बैक को ऐसे करके स्लाउच करके नहीं बैठना है, ठीक है. इट शुड बी स्ट्रेट, कंफर्टेबल, ऐसे बिल्कुल ज्यादा स्ट्रेट भी नहीं क्योंकि फिर आपकी बैक एक होगी, राइट. सो दिस इज द बेसिक बॉडी लैंग्वेज यू नीड टू टेक केयर ऑफ. देन वाइल आंसरिंग, in case you do not know the answer, yes, you may ask for a minute to frame your answer, that I need a minute to think over it, ठीक है. कई बार होता है कि हमें जल्दी होती है कि आंसर पूछा तो हम साथ के साथ रिप्लाई कर दें, ठीक है. उसमें क्या होता है, you tend to make mistakes, and in case you do not know the answer to a particular question, you can simply tell them so rather than lying and trying to give the wrong answer, right? And while you are answering, you have to again maintain eye contact with them. Do not stare. Be honest in your answers. Do not lie or make up things to create an impression. Just let's say you want to, impress the other person. You are there to impress them so that you might be hired. But in that bid, do not lie. Do not make things up के चाहे आपने ये चीज नहीं की हुई, आप वहां कह दो हाँ जी मैंने की हुई है, क्योंकि कोई follow up question आ गया and you are unable to answer that, then your lie would be caught. So lying is never a good idea in an interview. Right? So anything you might want to add here? Right? I just included some basic points. If you have any ideas you might want to add here, like while you're appearing in the interview. Yes, बच्चे, think about it. So yes, what can you think of? और कोई इधर ideas, anything you want to add? Some point you think is important? Okay, so we move on further. ओके, सो पहले मेरे को बताओ कि व्हाट डू यू अंडरस्टैंड बाय अ रेज्यूमे और सीवी? यस अमित, यस निखिल, व्हाट डू यू अंडरस्टैंड बाय अ सीवी?
Ma'am, curriculum vertex. Ma'am, which shows our all the certificates and our education level and skills.
All right. So that is, if we may say, your introduction, right? Who you are as a person, what you have done so far, your academic achievements, your other achievements, your college record, and even your past job experience if you have any, right? So see, you are applying through your CV. Your CV is the thing they are getting to know first about you. वो आपका first point of interaction है with the company, right? So this is why it is so critical for your success, right? So it is an introduction before you get a chance to meet or speak to them. ठीक है, आपके CV से पता चलेगा what kind of employee you would make. Then it contains your academic record, your extracurricular achievements, tells about your personality and even your aims and ambitions. Now, how would the person get to know first? जैसे even in your CV ना कि what font you have used, what font size you have used, how brief or how elaborate is your CV. These factors are also very important. ये सब भी ना कंपनी कंसिडर करती है कि कई बार अगर आपने फॉन्ट बहुत अजीब सा यूज किया है तो दैट टेल्स कि आपको प्रोफेशनल उसके बारे में इतना आइडिया ही नहीं है कि आपने फॉन्ट ही बहुत अजीब यूज किया है या आपने उसका साइज में बहुत वेरिएशन है. ठीक है, साइज में एक ऑर्गेनिक वो नहीं है कि लेट्स से हेडिंग्स आर इन अ पर्टिकुलर साइज एंड द कंटेंट शुड बी इन अ पर्टिकुलर साइज. देन व्हाट पॉइंट्स हैव यू हाईलाइटेड यूजिंग बोल्ड और इटैलिक्स. दैट वुड ऑल्सो टेल कि ठीक है, आप चाहते हो कि आपका जो इंटरव्यूअर है इन पॉइंट्स पे एम्फेसाइज करे या उसका ध्यान इन पॉइंट्स पे जाए. ठीक है. Then other than that, yes, it would contain how much you scored in your school, in your college, then what activities were you part of. उससे पता चलेगा कि how much of an all-rounder you are. Let's say if you are, what are your various other interests. ठीक है, अगर आप इंटरेस्ट ही मेंशन कर रहे हो कि वॉचिंग टीवी ऑल द टाइम, सो उसमें कुछ कंस्ट्रक्टिव नहीं हुआ. इन केस यू मेंशन रीडिंग और यू मेंशन सम अदर एक्टिविटी, that would tell what kind of person you are. Let's say if you're mentioning sports, that would tell okay, you are interested in sports, you are maybe also conscious about your physical fitness. Similarly, if somebody is interested into reading and books and research, उससे पता चलेगा कि okay, that person might not be that athletic, but that person is more academic, right? More into reading and spending such activities. Maybe that person does not like mixing with people so much as being by herself or himself. So in सब से ना आपकी personality का बहुत पता चलता है interviewers को. They get to know कि whether you have been an outgoing student or you have been an introvert, right? How you were in your school, your college. कई बार होता है कि even if you are not scoring a very good, let's say highest marks, आप topper नहीं हो, but आपकी extra curricular activities बहुत ज़्यादा हैं. Depending on the job you have applied for, maybe they need that kind of person only. Maybe they don't need a person who's very studious. They need someone who's very outgoing. Let's say this is mostly true of the places where you are supposed to deal with the public. अब जहाँ पे आपकी पोजीशन में रिक्वायरमेंट है कि आपने डिफरेंट लोगों से मिलना है, उनसे इंटरेक्ट करना है, राइट? एंड योर इंटरेक्शन विल डिसाइड वेदर लेट्स से यू गेट दिस डील और नॉट, समथिंग लाइक दिस, वेदर दिस कॉन्ट्रैक्ट गोज थ्रू और नॉट. तो उस पोजीशन के लिए the company would prefer a person who has been very outgoing, who has experience with people, who has good, communication skills, interpersonal skills. They won't go in for a person who is very good in research or who has read so much, who is very knowledgeable. No, उस job profile में उनको ऐसा person चाहिए चाहे उसके marks उतने अच्छे ना हो. In the same manner, in case a job requires you to be a researcher or a scientist, something which does not has as much public interaction, but it is more about applying your mind, researching something. थोड़ा आपके वो चाहिए perseverance for studying for long hours. In that case, they would prefer a person who has that sort of background. So it is all about what kind of job you're applying for and how much you fit with that job profile. Then this tells about your personality and it also tells about your aims and ambitions. इसमें अब aims and ambitions कैसे पता चलेंगे? They would study your whole record कि स्कूल में आपका कैसा था, ठीक है, कॉलेज में आप कितना पार्टिसिपेट करते थे, उसके बाद आपने कितना ट्रेनिंग्स ली हैं या कितने एडिशनल कोर्सेज किए हैं. अगर आप ऑलरेडी कोई जॉब कर चुके हो, ठीक है, so what was your experience at that job and why are you applying for this job? So it would tell, have you always worked for self-improvement or not, right? So this also is, the interviewers come to know about this fact as well from your CV. This is why a good CV is very critical. Now we'll just discuss a little bit about why is body language important. Like I told you, हमारी जो आधी से ज़्यादा communication body language से ही हो रही है through our non-verbal signals, right? So verbally you might be saying something, but if your expressions, your tone does not match your words, the other person comes to know something is wrong. Either your words you are saying are not correct or your body language is not correct, right? अब हो सकता है you are telling something, a happy news. However, you're not expressing it in that manner. The other person would think, why is she or he not expressing this as it is supposed to be? ठीक है, वो इतने dull manner में ये happy news हमें क्यों दी है? ठीक है, then they get onto these thoughts that whether this news is true or not, or is something wrong. ठीक है, इसीलिए body language बहुत important है. Your gestures, right? Your posture, whether you're sitting straight. In case you're nervous, you might be, if you have noticed, some people have this habit of tapping their hands या fingers ऐसे टेबल पे कुछ भी एग्जाम में वो पेन की कैप उतार के ऐसे डालते रहते हैं, ठीक है, और ये they might be tapping their foot. So these are all signs of nervousness or impatience. If somebody is impatient, वो ऐसे ऐसे wait करते हुए ना, they're just tapping their foot. In case somebody is nervous, they also just trying to play with their hands or fingers. अगर ring डाली है उसको ऐसे ऐसे घुमाते रहते हैं, right? So these are the signs the interviewers are looking for. ठीक है? In case you notice, अगर panel है ना 3 interviewers का, one person might be questioning you, the other 2 are always observing you and they are looking out for these signs to know how confident you feel right there and then, right? And then this is all unconscious. By unconscious I mean कि हमारा consciously इस चीज पे ना control नहीं होता. Words आप control कर लोगे कैसे बोलने हैं, ठीक है? But ये जो सारे signs हैं, ये सारे unconsciously happen होते हैं, just like as unconsciously like you're breathing every moment, right? You never think about that I have to breathe the next moment. Similarly, your body language is something similar. You cannot mask it, though you may choose what and what not to say. Yes, while you are talking, you choose your words, you choose what to tell and what information not to share. But जो आपकी body language है, अगर आप nervous हो पता चल जाएगा. In case you are feeling confident, वो भी पता चल जाएगा, right? So this is the reason why body language is very important. And interviewers are keenly observing you the whole time. So इसमें आप कुछ वो ना bluff नहीं कर सकते, if I may to say. This is quite a true picture of how you are feeling in that moment. Also what kind of a person you are. So this was all for today. I just made this a very brief PPT. I wanted to have more of discussion with you rather than just teaching, because ये कोई teach करने वाला ऐसा topic नहीं है. This is more of discussion oriented. So if you have any observations you would like to share, you are most welcome. Yes. Any observations about the topic of the day? Anything you want to add? All right. Any suggestions? Anything? Okay. So do you have any ideas of what you want to discuss in the next class? जो आपको लगता हो, जैसे this was one idea given by you, and I also felt that it's a very good idea. So what do you say for the next class? What do we discuss?
How to improve our body language.
Okay, how to improve our body language. Even I feel आज हमने body language का ना काफी brief में ही देखा है. So yes, next class I can completely cover the topic of body language alone, right? जैसे मैंने आज आपको brief सा example दिया about how people behave when they are lying, right? तो ऐसे मैं और भी काफी examples ले आऊंगी and we'll be discussing them. थोड़ा आपको भी understanding होगी about your own body language and the body language of others, right? So yes, that's a good idea. For the next class, we can work and discuss the body language and how we can improve the same. So this was all for today, right? I am really happy to see a better strength in this class. Please keep that up. मतलब फालतू में don't miss this class. You might feel इसके कोई marks नहीं लगे हैं या exam नहीं होना, but you will learn a thing or two from attending this class of 40 minutes. All right? So I'll